Look closely at your hand. Do you see anything? A faint letter M, perhaps, or maybe a crescent moon, gently curved as if carved by the universe itself. To the outside world, they are just palm lines, meaningless, ordinary, fading like anyone else's. But to an awakened soul, they are sacred inscriptions, secret messages from an ancient destiny. And if you feel your hand carries a calling, if your heart just skipped a beat when I said this, then the universe is whispering in your ear, this is the time. You didn't come here by accident. You were led. Because in Buddhist teachings, nothing is random. Not the moments you sense the future, not how time seems to bend around you, and certainly not the marks engraved on your skin. If you've ever felt like a stranger in this world, not like others, not truly belonging anywhere, it's because you were born to go beyond what is ordinary. And today, I am not just speaking to you, I am calling you back to yourself, because these signs, the M shape, the crescent form, they are not coincidences, they are an ancient language of the cosmos. Maybe you were born with them, or perhaps they appeared one day like a whisper in a dream, a subtle signal that cannot be denied. In Buddhism, the hands are a gateway to sacred action. They build, they heal, they shape reality like soft clay, and your hands, they have been carved with a mission. Ancient cultures saw the hands as a map of the soul. But there is one truth they never dared to say aloud. If you bear these markings, you are not just human, you are a messenger. When you enter a room, the energy shifts. The frequency of your presence silences others. You've tried to blend in, but life kept sending you signs, repeating numbers, déjà vu crashing in like echoes from past lives, strangers staring as if they once called your name in a dream. That's not coincidence. That's universal alignment. And the time has come, you can't ignore it anymore. In Buddhism, this is called karmic recognition. When you're present, the ordinary is disrupted. Because you weren't born to blend in. You were born to awaken the dormant energy of this world. Children look at you as if you're woven from starlight. Animals follow you as if you glow from within. That's not magic. That's you. It's pure energy calling other pure souls back home. And it all begins with your hands. The energy within you. It is not still. It is a cosmic lighthouse, sending signals across realms only awakened souls can perceive. But here is the truth the world often misses. Your body knows before your mind ever does. While the world still sleeps, your soul has already begun to vibrate in silence. You've felt it before, haven't you? Your hands tingling, as if a soft current is running through them. What the ancient yogis called prana, the sacred life force. Try it now. Rub your palms together. Feel that invisible electricity. Feel the pulse of living light within you. That's not imagination. That's your signal. The primordial power alive, waiting, knocking. And your dreams? They are not random illusions. They are messages your soul is sending back through time. Each repeating symbol, each doorway, each crumbling tower in your dreams. They are clues left behind by the deeper part of you, the part that always knew you were born to awaken. Time bends around you. Moments stretch into eternity. Deadlines vanish like morning mist. You're not imagining this. You are rewriting reality with your own energy. And the universe is screaming, wake up, look, remember. But you've ignored it before, haven't you? You chuckled at déjà vu. You felt awkward when strangers stared and asked, have we met before? You noticed time slowing down when you entered the room. That wasn't random. That was divine synchronization. The universe adjusting its frequency to call you back to yourself. Now the question is no longer, why? It's, How much longer will you keep looking away? You didn't find this video by accident. The universe brought you here at the right moment, in the right energy, with the right ritual. Because it's time to unleash the full potential that's been sleeping inside you. You are not just special. You are chosen. And I'm not here just to inspire you. I'm here to activate the light within you. The light you've always known you carried. If this is your first time finding us, welcome. You are not lost. You are exactly where the universe intended you to be. This channel isn't just about inspiration. It is an activation portal. A portal for thought. A portal for soul. A magnetic pull that draws your destiny back toward you. Like a river from the heavens returning to the place it has always belonged. So don't just watch. Action is the doorway of the chosen. Click like, hit subscribe, and step into the life your soul has always known to be real. Every awakening begins with a moment. A brief, silent moment, but one that carries the weight of an entire lifetime. You felt it before. Not with your mind, but with your body, as if your soul sensed something coming long before your brain could explain it. Some call it intuition. Others call it the inner voice. In spiritual traditions, it is your higher self, the most divine part of you, knocking gently. But you don't just hear it. You feel it like a physical truth. A warmth rising in your chest. A chill down your spine. A sudden weight in your palms. As if the universe just placed a mission into your hands. And here's what no one ever taught you. The more you obey that signal, the louder it becomes. Soon, you won't just hear the calling. You'll live it, like a second heartbeat guiding your every move. And then you'll realize, the markings on your hands aren't just symbols. They are receivers tuned to the frequencies of the universe. First comes the moment of decision. Every awakening begins there. A still, sacred moment that carries the weight of transformation. You felt it before, not in logic, but in the language of your body, the soul whispering before the mind even understands. Some call it intuition, others call it the inner voice, but in the oldest spiritual lineages, it is known as the higher self, the sacred spark within you, now reaching out. But you don't just hear it. You feel it as a physical, undeniable truth. A sudden heat rising in your chest. A chill racing down your spine. A weight in the center of your palm, as if the universe just placed a mission there. And here's what they never teach you. The more you obey that signal, the louder it becomes. Soon, you won't just hear that call. You'll live with it, like a second heartbeat guiding your steps. And then you'll understand. The markings on your hand aren't just symbols. They're receivers tuned to the frequency of the universe. The second step to unlocking your full potential, especially if your hands carry sacred signs, is a ritual of purification through water. And trust me, this is not just a nightly habit. Each night, under the stillness of the moonlight, you stand silently at the sink, letting cool water run over your palms marked by destiny. But it's in the flow of that water that reality begins to shift. Close your eyes. Feel it. It's not just water, it's liquid energy, the oldest conductor in nature, washing away every layer of doubt, every whisper of, "I can't," every shadow that once told you, "You're not enough." You're not standing there to hope for change. You're commanding transformation. With every drop that drains away, imagine every limit, every chain, every old wound, evaporating into steam. And then whisper the ancient vow like a sacred code. I release all that no longer serves me. Simple, but powerful. Because the most sacred rituals are always simple, and water doesn't just cleanse, it remembers. Tonight, it's washing away your old self forever. Now, let me reveal what most people miss. Visualization is not optional, it is required. Because your mind is the invisible architect of reality. The act of pouring water is just the physical container. But the imagery, that's the lightning bolt that awakens the soul. Water is nature's perfect mirror. For thousands of years, mystics and sages used it not just to cleanse, but to see the past, the present, and the future. When you visualize every limitation dissolving with the water, you're not fantasizing. You're reprogramming your destiny. You're engraving a new fate into your subconscious with liquid fire. And science agrees. Visualization activates the same neural pathways as real-life experience. Your brain can't tell the difference between vivid imagination and reality. So when you visualize the chains breaking, you are issuing a biological command for transformation. And that's why you must do this every night. First, the water will wash away the old energy. Then, your focused vision will carve a new blueprint into being. This is modern alchemy, turning the lead of your past into the gold of your future, drop by drop, second by second, breath by breath. So tonight, when you perform your cleansing ritual, I want you to see every limitation, every fear, every barrier, clearly, like a scene playing in a sacred film. Then watch them spiral down the drain, with no return. Visualize vividly, as if you are standing in the middle of your own holy rite. See the gray of doubt dissolve like smoke. See the imagined walls of limitation collapse into dust, and feel the weight on your shoulders melt into the void. That inner image isn't just a supportive tool. It is the energy code, the hidden ingredient that turns a simple act into a full system reboot of your inner reality. And if your palm bears sacred symbols, an M or a crescent moon, then this is the moment to step into the third phase of activating your soul's full potential, the sacred affirmation. In ancient palmistry, these marks were seen as signs of powerful intuition, deep spiritual insight, and innate wisdom. Those who carry these signs were not born merely to perceive the world, but to rewrite it with a higher frequency. And the affirmation is the language of that frequency. Not just positive words, but activation codes designed to awaken the dormant energy within your very cells. When used with intention, affirmations strengthen your trust in intuition, sharpen your spiritual awareness, stabilize your emotions, and most importantly, amplify your natural magnetic field to attract abundance and opportunity. Practicing affirmations regularly recalibrates your thoughts to the frequency of your original power, guiding you into a reality where you live with greater confidence, stronger inner knowing, and the ability to manifest with almost no resistance. And this is what they never taught you. You don't wait for power, you declare it. An affirmation only becomes transformative when paired with clear intention and full presence. You're not just repeating words, you're summoning your soul with every breath. Start with this initiation ritual. Find a sacred space, a room, a car, or even a quiet corner where the world can't reach you for the next 240 seconds. Because it's there, in those whispered declarations, you will step across the threshold of your old reality and awaken the one you were always meant to live in. Place your hands, the ones marked by destiny, over your bare heart, not to feel your pulse, but to connect with the living code inside of you. Do you feel it? That heartbeat isn't just biological. It's the frequency of your soul, knocking on the door. Wake up, claim what is yours. Now, we begin the ritual. Inhale deeply through your nose for 7 seconds. But this is not just oxygen. You are breathing in liquid light, an ancient current once called prana, the primordial life force capable of rewriting fate. Hold it for 4 seconds. In this stillness, every cell in your body is listening. This is the moment the seed of light is planted. Your body is memorizing the frequency of abundance. Exhale slowly for 8 seconds through gently pressed lips. Let every what if, every I'm not enough, every lie that ever lived in your lungs, dissolve with that final breath. This is not just air leaving your body. It is your old self fading away. Repeat this 7-4-8 cycle 4 times, because after that, your nervous system shifts into a divine receiving mode, where every word you speak becomes a prophecy. Step 2. The affirmation storm. Now, say these words like your life depends on them, because it does. My hands are channels of sacred energy. I attract opportunities that resonate with my soul's frequency. The universe is conspiring daily to support my rise. I release all doubt and trust the wisdom within me. I am perfectly attuned to the knowing of my heart and soul. With every declaration, visualize your palm lines glowing like divine fiber optics. See your words leave your lips like gold dust, settling over your hands. You are not daydreaming. You are speaking in the language of creation. You are rewriting your reality. Step 3. The sealing. Now, seal the ritual. Because power without closure is nothing but dormant potential. 1. Snap your fingers 3 times. With force like the sound of chains breaking. The first snap shatters the past. The second snap locks in the present. The third snap activates the future. 2. Bring your marked palms to your lips. With a strong breath, blow across them. Do you feel that? That is not just air. It is your soul's signature, etching this moment into the eternal energy field. But to embody, the flame test. Light a candle. Gaze into the center of the flame, as if staring directly into yourself. Then ask, what do my markings want me to see? Don't wait for words. Answers may come as flashes. A face, a place, a name. Write it down, because it is a map being laid out before your very eyes. The ritual of surrender. Not to give up, but to give your power back to the universe. Once a week, go to a place where the sky kisses the earth. Under the moon, by the sea, on a rooftop, or right where you are now. Raise your marked hands toward the horizon. No prayers, no pleading. Just 3 words, a sacred activation. I am ready. Then listen, because the universe has waited longer than you know for this moment. Waited for you to remember who you are. Waited for you to rise as one who awakens fate. Because the lines on your palms were never just skin deep. They are a map, a key, an ancient covenant, etched into your flesh before you were ever born. And after tonight, you will never look at your hands the same way again. One last truth. The chosen do not wait for signs. They are the sign. They act. The universe does not reward hesitation. It rewards decisive energy. So if these words stirred something deep in you, if your soul is whispering, "This is mine," then don't wait. Step forward. Your new reality is already unfolding. Now press like with the very hand that bears your mark. Not as a gesture of approval, but as a sacred act of sealing your commitment